Hi, I'm Rod Frank, Mayor of Strathcona County. I'm joining you from County Hall, one of the many hubs where the daily pulse of our municipality begins. This is where the work happens that keeps us moving, supports our growth, and prepares us for what's next. Today, Strathcona County is more than just a place to live. It's an adaptable, forward-thinking community. From our industrial heartland and agricultural roots to our vibrant neighborhoods, our people are building a county that is truly built to last. We are leaders in urban and rural, in industry and agriculture, and in residential and commercial. Today, we're going to hear from the innovators, the farmers, and the local builders who, like you and I, give their best to this county every single day. Let's meet the people bringing our community to life. Well, I'm here with the most popular woman in Strathcona County Shore Park, Teresa Spanelli. Thank you for having us here today.
Well, thank you.
So we're at the Italian Center today. What is it about Strathcona County Shore Park that makes it work for you?
Yeah, what's really great is the people, really great community, lots of really wonderful people with families. And we really are about family. I mean, the Italian Center shop really exists to create community through food and cultural experiences. It's easy to do business. Permits are easy to build. You can reach a real person and talk to them about an issue you have, and it's resolved very quickly and efficiently. So really happy to be in Shore Park. I think it's important to know that we are a community, that we're part of the community, that we try to support community as much as we possibly can, that we love being in Shore Park, and that, like I said, Italian Center Shop exists to create community, and we've certainly done that here.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Teresa. It's a pleasure being here.
Thank you.
All right, I'm at Meet Me at Kodiak. I'm with Gary and Nancy, and you run Meet Me at Kodiak. Very interesting business. Can you tell us what the different facets of your business are?
Our business is threefold. We've sold genetics, speckle part genetics around the world, 5 different continents.
Beef genetics.
Beef genetics. Right. At one time, we were the largest exporter in Canada of beef genetics. The second part of our business is we buy range cattle. We feed them up during the summer, we graze them up, and then we have a sale every fall and sell them off. And the other part of the business, and I'll let Nancy talk about that, that's her part of the business.
Nancy?
Yeah, that's the meat business. And I took that on in 2021 when I retired.
Yep.
We offer every cut that you could get off of a beef animal. Right. Like I say, we sell by the half or by the whole animal, and we butcher as well and bring it right into the shop here.
What are the advantages of doing business in Strathcona County?
We have a great market. I think just word of mouth from people. We've partnered with the U-Turn restaurant, and that's been amazing. I think a lot of people will go there and then they'll come here.
There isn't much that we can't buy for our ranch here. We buy all our feed locally. We get the mash from the 70 Acre Brewery. So there's a tremendous advantage here.
Amazing story, and just congratulations on your success, and thank you for doing business in Strathcona County.
Thank you so much.
Right. You're very welcome. Yeah.
I'm with David Chu. David Chu is with Salvi, and Salvi is behind Hillshire in Strathcona County, that development. A very interesting development, I would say, David, because there's wetlands here, there's trails, there's recreation, and there's also residential being built. How do you do all that?
Yes, it's a master planned community. We have numerous amenities within Hillshire. We have gazebos, waterfalls, ponds. We even have 8 acres of nature reserve. So we tied everything together with walking trails, easy pedestrian access. We've also connected to the county heritage trails to the north and also to the trails to the east. Yeah. And eventually we're going to connect everything to Meadowhawk.
What type of residential are you building here? I've seen townhouses, I've seen single detached. It seems to be covering everything.
Oh, we pretty much have the whole gamut, starting from multi-family starter homes all the way up to, estate, semi-custom, fully custom homes.
Yeah.
Catering mostly to young professionals, young families starting off.
There's vibrant commercial also in here.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beauty of Hillshire, because all the infrastructure is actually in place already.
Right.
You know, with the shopping, grocery stores, restaurants to the north already, gas stations.
It all seems like it's brand new too.
It's all brand new, right? But it isn't.
Yeah,
exactly. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary. 47 of those years as a local business right here in Sherwood Park.
Wonderful.
So we've been here for a while.
Thank you, David.
Thank you,
Pleasure
David.
meeting you.
Okay, thank you.
I'm at the U-Turn restaurant with Chris and Crystal. Thank you very much for hosting us here.
Yes, thank you for coming.
So I've heard some really positive reviews about your restaurant.
Thank you.
Tell us what it's like to open up a new business like this in Strathcona County.
It was a mountain to climb, but we had a lot of support along the way and stuff. So you really gotta follow that dream, know what it is, and don't take your eyes off.
Strathcona has been great. They actually connected us with a lot of vendors that we had no idea existed, which has been great. So we're kind of like building our own community within supporting local, which has been really nice.
Now, Crystal, what's your menu? What do you offer?
We like to say that we are a restaurant built on community to serve our community. So we have tried to partner with as many local producers as possible to serve our menu. So we are kind of a
comfort food, but elevated.
Yeah. We're going to be a really good spot for lots of community events, lots of live music in the summertime, and always good food and company.
Cool. Yeah, we were at Me At Kodiak. I believe that's one of your suppliers.
They are, yes. They are our main beef supplier. So they're featured on quite a few dishes on our menu.
Well, thank you very much for investing in Strathcona County.
Yeah,
Thank you.
All right, I'm at Can Do. I'm with Mike Richard. Mike, what's your role with Can Do?
Director of Property and Business Development. So I basically help out with our real estate and new ventures, opportunities.
Okay, and what is Can Do all about?
So think of it as a can-do attitude. Basically, it was started by 3 farmer brothers in Brandon, Manitoba. So we still have our entrepreneurial roots. So think of us as the middleman between the industrial shipper and the Class 1 railway. So we provide those specialized services, helping those industrial shippers get their products onto the Class 1 railway. So we're pretty heavily involved in the energy sector in Alberta, obviously. That continues to be our bread and butter. We're involved in almost all major industrial and bulk commodities. So we're involved in ag, mining, automotive, all those types of things where some type of manufacturer needs to get their product to market.
So what's immediately in the future for Can Do? What do you see going on in Strathcona County?
Well, I think you'll see continued expansion of this site. There's up to 3 actual expansions of it, phases, if you want to call it that. We've only built one of those so far. So you can
have plans for 2 more.
Exactly, up to 2 more. So you could see added rail capacity there. That's also a dual connected yard though. So you've got CN and CPKC coming into one yard, which is almost unheard of in the area.
Yeah. We highly value our industry in Strathcona County. It's got a very long and deep history. Thank you very much, Mike.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks so much.
All right, I'm here with Patrick Shaver. Patrick is behind Avilia Developments, which is behind Salisbury Village in Sherwood Park. Salisbury Village has been called an urban village. Is that accurate? And what exactly does that mean compared to traditional types of developments?
It is an urban village. And again, maybe not quite the sense that someone think a very high density, high city with multiple towers. What we call by urban village is it's the mixed use.
One thing I like is the blend of commercial and residential and recreational. That's pretty unique. You don't see that in a lot of developments.
And that was kind of the vision what we had.
Right.
It's how do we get residential and different types of residential, from single family homes, duplexes, townhomes in multi-story. How do we get the services of the commercial? But how do we make it very livable? How do we make it for families? How do we make it for people to get out, get their services, walk down a trail, and as you say, be
walk
active.
Everywhere. Yeah. So you've had to work with the county over a number of years then to keep this going. Any comments on what the county is doing right and what challenges you might have faced?
There was some trials. There was some let's try this, let's do that. We've done different things in here.
There's not too many precedents for this then.
Not a lot. No, you can look at other areas and what has it done, but in the county itself, we changed some from road configurations to the roundabouts that we have in here. You talk about the trails, we did that, widen them out. How do we incorporate the existing wetlands in here? Those are all part and parcel. So a lot of things came in to Salisbury Village.
So as we look to the future, what's next up for Avilia?
We're excited about the multifamily development that we want to do right here in Salisbury that will really complete this neighborhood. But I think also something, and again, a little bit different, is country estate development. So just east of Sherwood Park, within the county here, that we'll be doing.
Well, thank you to you and your company Avilia, and congratulations on this development.
Well, I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Frank.
I'm at the Point. This is the new agricultural recreation facility in Strathcona County. It opened up in the last year. It's doing very well. Bookings are exceeding expectations. And I'm here with Stacy who's our Chief Administrative Officer. We're going to get into the point and a lot of other municipal services in Strathcona County. So yeah, your career.
So I started with the county in 2003 as a land development planner. I dealt with land development agreements and offsite levies, and just had lots of opportunities to try new things and move around in the organization. I had really good leaders that encouraged me to stretch and think outside the box. And yeah, we're really fortunate at the county to have those opportunities.
Do you want to talk about the Forbes Award?
Yeah, we're really pleased to be awarded the top Canadian employers through Forbes. I think our culture has a lot to do with that. People want to work at the county. We have great benefits, good pay.
Employer of choice, yeah.
We are an employer of choice.
So now let's talk about something else that's very important. There's a lot of successes we've had in the past year. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, I think this building is probably one of the biggest highlights we had in 2025, the Point, the egg facility that we're sitting in. It was a long time coming. It took over 10 years to get here, and I think the results are, well, they're pretty amazing. One of the other big projects that we had in 2025 was the Beaver Hills footbridge. That was in partnership with the City of Edmonton, and I think it's a really beautiful bridge for our pedestrians and our cyclists.
Yeah.
And then Veterans Memorial Park over in Emerald Hills was another project that was unveiled in 2025.
Okay, a big event coming up this summer is the Alberta Summer Games in Strathcona County.
We're really excited about that. 2025 was all the planning for it for this summer. We're expecting over 1,000 athletes coming into the county, so it'll be a busy time.
Well, that's a lot happening in the county. Maybe just comment on public satisfaction. Where's that at?
Yeah, our public satisfaction survey results were really high again this year. And I think it just goes to show that our programs and services that we're delivering with a really low tax rate is something that our residents really value.
Well, thank you very much, Stacy, for being here today. There's a lot going on in Strathcona County, and thank you for giving us your background.
Thanks for having me.
Well, it's pretty clear, isn't it? Strathcona County is all about its people. Whether you've lived here for decades or you're one of the new residents helping us cross that 100,000 person milestone, you belong here. We're growing fast, but we're doing it right, keeping our eyes on the future. We lead in municipal services, and our taxes are amongst the lowest in the region. We're building a county that leads by example, a place built on pride, on care, and a lot of optimism. That's our Strathcona County.